You know, he might have a flush, he might have a straight. If they have a pair, they're going to call you down. So you want to play very basic, solid poker. You don't want to be thrown at any plays that you might make against a better or stronger player. This guy's pretty aggressive. Been raising a lot. Along with the avatars, you want to be checking. You know, like I usually find that when they have the boxer, they're aggressive players. Also, the rocks, sometimes they'll be tight, but a lot of the times people will use the rock to suggest they're tight, but really they are a stronger, like a more aggressive player, sorry. So you want to be watching for that. What else? Oh, see, yeah, this guy's just raising a lot. He's aggressive, but he's not a strong player. He doesn't know. He's just raising with any two cards, probably. So he'll be going out soon too, I'm sure. 7-4 off, we'll fold. Yeah, so again, early on, you just want to be playing really tight. When you get a hand, you want to play it pretty aggressively. You want to avoid any coin flip situations early on. The only hand I would suggest calling someone with a equal stack to yours or pretty close to it is with pocket kings or pocket aces early on. A lot of people call with ace king, pocket queens, those sorts of hands. While they are strong, you don't want to be doing it because if you just think about it, if you're calling with someone, if someone moves all in and you're going to call them with pocket queens, at best it'll be a coin flip because early on, I mean, while some people might push with like pocket jacks or pocket tens, more than likely if you have pocket queens, you're going to be up against pocket kings, pocket aces, or ace king, in which you're either completely dominated or a 50-50 chance. So early on sit and goes, you don't want to be taking those coin flip shots, okay? Now if they're shorter stacked, like if you've got say 1500 and they've got maybe 8 or 9 or below, I would include ace king probably and pocket queens in my range for calling their all in. So see what this guy does. Oh, you want to also take note of the people playing on your button and in the small blind. You want to be watching to see, well, does he raise me from the small blind? If everybody folds, is the small blind gonna raise me, or is he just gonna fold, or is he going to call and try to get the flop? You want to watch for that because if he's constantly raising you when it's just the two of you in the pot, you're gonna want to re-raise him. But if he's constantly folding and then he makes a raise on you, you can be pretty certain that he's got a pretty decent hand. So you just want to watch for that. You also want to watch for oh yeah, and if he's just calling to try and see the flop, any sort of hand you should be raising him with. So we're sitting at 1500. Who just won it? Oh, see, there you go. That's a perfect example. Monger went out. Just 1 second. Yeah, see, he went in with all in 1500. Excuse me, with pocket ace king, which is not a very good move. Ace king suited. If someone calls, it's going to be a coin flip, or you're going to be dominated by pocket aces or pocket kings. And the pocket fours, also not a smart move. While he did come out on top, doesn't change anything. So you just want to take note of that. This guy's going to call with all sorts of hands. Missed that last hand. Pocket deuces. Oh, what, did he go all in? I'm not sure. Anyways, not too worried about these guys over here. They come across as a bit weaker. One of them might get in, luckily, but I'm pretty sure they're both going to be going out sooner rather than later, so not going to worry about them. This guy seems to have tightened up a little bit from what he was playing earlier. What else? Again, this heads up's distracting me a little bit, but this guy's not very good. We're pretty card dead right now, but as you can see, we're still in pretty good position. 5th of 8. And everyone, like, this guy's been playing a little bit. He's down to 900. This guy's at 11. This guy's at 15. This guy's at 11. So, okay, so we picked up a hand. Ace king off. Now let's see. I'll just play this hand out and then I'll explain that what I was thinking here. Alright, so I think everyone knows we're pretty tight. So that's what we want. We want that table image so we'll be able to pick up some of the blinds when they get a bit larger later on. See, you also want to be watching for. Now, I said this before that these guys are usually aggressive, and some of the time the rock will be either tight or really aggressive, so you want to watch for which it is. But if you've been paying attention right now in this game, you can see Greenfelt Champ over here is a pretty tight player, and the person using the rock avatar is pretty aggressive. So basically, this guy probably thinks he's a really good player. You know, he's like, oh, they switch the avatars up, but anyways, you want to be watching for those sorts of things. I don't even know if I don't think this guy's played a single hand yet, or he hasn't won one if he did. Oh, yeah. But the one he's won is in the big blind. Yeah. So, you want to be watching for those sorts of things. So we had a bunch of limp-ins here. I'm going to bet out 120. I just want to see what these guys are going to do. The only hand he can call me with, he has to have a club in his hand if he's calling. 9-10. We picked up a club draw there. I'm going to bet one time. 120. I just want to see what he does. Yeah, see, we can't call that. He's probably got a queen or a king. He might be making a big bluff at us, but there's no sense of playing at him. You never know what he's got.